everyone, so it feels like I've been quite a while since I last filmed a video, maybe just under a week or something like that, and the main reason I've been off is just because I've had a lot of illness with my animals and I've not wanted to film. People would think there's something going on if they're all ill at the same time, and honestly it's nothing like that. It just seems to happen like that, you know, we'll have months where none of them get ill and then all of a sudden we're overfaced with loads of poorly animals and it's horrible. So it was kind of not a nice time to go through with lots of sick animals. Ruby's better, she is coming off her anti-inflammatory very soon. Then we have got Mabel, who had a gas bloat. This is because of diet changes, and I know for next year now to be much more careful when introducing, you know, forage, because she doesn't deal well with diet changes and some of them are more prone to it. All the rest were absolutely fine, but she is just very prone to bloat, and I think because she doesn't cope well with a lot of veg in her diet. If she has too much veg, for example, at one time, then she will just get bloat, and obviously that is quite a serious problem, so we've got to be so careful with that. She's better now though. I'm just being much more careful to make sure she doesn't eat too much at once, because she literally hoovers up the whole lot, and that's part of the problem. I don't think I even mentioned this, but Bigwig did have some sort of problem, and I do think it's again related to diet change. I did change the rabbits and guinea pigs diet at the same time, and I think because they were fed on so much fresh stuff, fresh forage, grasses, plants we'd collected, then suddenly I changed their diet. I mean, I didn't do it suddenly, I gradually increased the amount of veg, but I didn't decrease the amount of grasses. I think he got a bit of indigestion, and they don't really deal with pain that well, so it wasn't very good, but we managed to syringe feed him, get him feeling better. We also clipped his and Piper's nails whilst we were doing all that, and it was very hard to clip Piper's nails, but Bigwig was amazing, so he just sat there and he was so good, let us, you know, just get on with it, so that was really good. Also, Multi, she's been an ongoing problem in terms of her illness. We have never come to the bottom of it, and I think I'm a step closer now. So we tried, because our vet didn't really know what was wrong with her, so she gave us treatment for a gut problem, but then we tried that this week and there was absolutely no improvement whatsoever. So I put a post on this guinea pig forum asking about what people think of that, and people actually think it's a heart condition, some sort of heart problem. I looked at the symptoms, it matches exactly what we're having with Multi, so obviously that is concerning, but I just want to get her feeling better and, you know, just come to the bottom of it, because she's only going to get worse and sort of deteriorate. So we are going to have a phone call with our vet today and see what she thinks. We may have to have another vet trip, but I mean, I'm glad most of them are better now, and I'm just wanting to get her feeling better. We've had a few changes, so we've got the Hutches ready, and I'm excited to show you, so I'll go down and show you those now. I'm really loving these, it's exactly what I was after, and I love the perspex, how you can see right into it, and we've got locks on each door, you know, to keep them in place, make it safe. So basically just unlocks like that. Then up here we've got a load of air holes for ventilation. Oh, Bradley and Miffy in there, and Ruby. Oh, he was nice and settled, and then she came in and spoiled it. Oh no, you can't go in as well. Panda's there. Multi lives in this hut, bless her. She doesn't ever move out of there, which is kind of upsetting really to see it. She doesn't move around, but oh, she's in there with another guinea pig. Who's that? Who are you with? Must be Roxy. That's cute, isn't it? Oh, hi. She's like, I wasn't doing anything. Then we've got Mabel. Mabel's there. Oh, look at her cute little feet. That's cute. Oreo. Have you seen them all now? I'm pretty sure some of them are still missing. How's Vinny today? How are you doing? Hello. I had hiccups earlier and he was going mad, he didn't like that. He was confused about what I was doing. You're so cute. But what I really wanted to show you is this guinea pig and rabbit food. It's by the brand Nature's Touch. We got it from Pets at Home, and it's full of like really nice natural ingredients, and it smells amazing. I got this last year. I've never tried out the rabbit food. It's mainly for winter, as I say. I may feed it for now as a supplement, but in winter it'll be more of a feed that I give them more often for extra vitamins and stuff. And they have a higher requirement for energy in winter, so it is important to feed them, you know, more things that'll give them energy. So it's got a variety of different plants in it, so I'm going to give this a try and hope that they like it. I'm now going to go and measure up the lino for inside of the hutches. It's actually really sunny sat here, so yeah, Vinny is sunbathing. And what have you got in your mouth? Is that just a really long hair? Aww. He loves to be warm. He's so cute. I'm now going to try the piece of lino for size, see if it fits. I actually did cut it slightly bigger than the hutch, so I need to know how much more to chop off really. Here are the hay racks we've got. So I've got two like this. These ones are from, well, they're all from Pets at Home actually. I know people say bad things about these ones, but when you get them, they basically come like that. Yes, they are dangerous like that. We stretched ours out really, really far, so if a guinea pig like happened to get stuck, they can pretty much easily, you know, get out of that. So I don't see a problem. It's the rigid ones which are a problem, the ones that you cannot move, like the metal hay balls, but I think there's nothing wrong with these ones. It's getting kind of dark now. It is about 6 PM. But yeah, it's already kind of dark. I'm going to be putting the guinea pigs in pairs and one trio. I'm going to be mixing them up, and the only reason I'm trying this out this evening, I'm not leaving them in overnight, don't worry, because it is still fairly warm. But the reason I'm trying this out today is to see sort of which pairs are compatible, if you like, and if there's any problems with the hutches. Here we've got Bramley. Oh, I bet they'll be really confused. There you go. That's Ruby. I'm not sure who I'm going to pair with Ruby. Here's Oreo. There you go, Oreo. So I did try to put them in the hutches, and they were getting far too hot because obviously the heat rises, and down here it's fine for them, but actually being up there when the doors are shut and everything, there's very little air circulation. So I was a bit concerned, and I thought I'll leave it for today. They can try again on a cooler day maybe. And I was also thinking they're not going to behave normally if they're not comfortable. I'm going to let the rabbits try some of their new food. And currently it's more of a treat, I guess, but when it gets colder I'm going to be feeding it a lot more regularly. goodness. You like that, don't you? So yeah, they've got like a teeny bit at the minute. You can see the majority of that is just grasses, which is really nice to see. Different plants, and there's some, like, I think flowers as well, petals, and there's a few bits of dried vegetables. So, you know, as far as commercial pet food goes, it is looking fairly promising. Now, I just wanted to test these for swelling. I didn't know these were included, but we'll test those out and see if they swell particularly. You're after them again. You can't have any more. She's like, just watch me. So I know this is really gross to show, it looks disgusting, but I put a little bit into a bowl of the food. You can see it sort of breaks apart. It doesn't swell so much. It sort of just breaks apart, which is kind of what you want to see. I know the other pellets that I've tried, like Burgess Excel, just swell up and don't seem to break down, but these ones, like, I mean, obviously they expand a little bit, but you can see it's all breaking down the material, so it's interesting to see the difference there. But it is important to choose a brand if you do feed pellets that doesn't, you know, swell so much. I've just found a light, so that's a lot better to see the guinea pigs. We've got Multi and Mabel in here, and they are eating their dried mix. So I think this whole feeding sort of dry food thing is very much dependent on individual animals, because each animal has different needs, they react differently to different foods, and I feel like all the time I'm trying to change their diet, and I'm always looking out for what's best for my animals. So it's really hard to know what's best, and especially now it's coming up to winter, it's very debatable whether or not to feed dry food. I read on so many websites that it's fine not to, but it's really difficult because I'm so worried about them, you know, not getting enough energy and stuff and losing weight, and it's really hard. So obviously I like to keep their diet as natural as possible, but then the thing I find hard to understand is that although vegetables contain really great vitamins, and I always try and feed at least 10% of my guinea pig's body weight daily, if you try and mimic what they would be eating in the wild, that's a variety of grasses and plants. It feels like whatever I do, there seems to be, you know, something doesn't go quite right, but I'm still learning, and yeah, I'd like to know your opinions on that subject, about what you think, you know, feeding in winter, what's best, because Vinny's barking like mad again. Obviously in summer it's really easy to give them a natural diet because you can go out and forage and collect all natural plants, and that mimics what they would be in the wild. But in winter you can't really do that, and also vegetables, I feel like, obviously although they're so important, I don't know if they're really a replacement for the grasses, because you cannot replace all that. So I don't know, leave your thoughts below. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will try and film tomorrow. I actually have to go and get my GCSE results, which I am kind of dreading because I know I've done terrible. But anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.